Let me tell you a story. This story may sound familiar to you, maybe not. We all go through life and experience ups and downs, but we handle them in different ways. This morning, as I was preparing to start my day, I felt a little down. And I've challenged myself this November to not complain out loud or inwardly. And as I've walked this journey this month, I've learned some things. One, complaining will not fix my situation. It just gives me temporary relief to a problem that has long-term implications. The temporary can't fix the long-term. So I feel it's best to put my energy towards things that will help solve the issue. I'm trying to learn how to grow up here. I'm trying to learn how to be more mature. Can you relate to that? And so what I've done is I've taken on the activity of writing when I'm feeling down or when something just doesn't sit right with me. And I'm talking to God about it, and I'm telling Him how I feel. And sometimes when I'm talking to Him, there are tears, because sometimes things just hurt. And it's okay to admit that they hurt. It's okay to admit that they hurt. As you go throughout your day, there will be obstacles, there will be challenges, but there will also be joys, strengths, things that make you feel uplifted. It's all a part of life, the ups and the downs, the joys and the pains. But how do you process those things? Many years ago, and I'm sure you can relate, I went through some heartbreak. One of the best things that I could have ever done is really sit in that grief. Because had I glossed over it or tried to act like it didn't matter, and I'm so strong and nothing can touch me, then I would not have processed that grief. But I took the time to sit in it and be present, and because of that, I was able to overcome. And I put those things before the Lord to help me overcome. And God gives you something. I can't put my mind around it. I can't explain it. But it's something spiritual that just wells up inside and reminds you that you are built for this, that you can keep going, that you are going to be all right. And I know that sometimes in the midst of it, it feels like that will never come. But I sit here as a witness to testify to the fact that when Jesus says you're going over to the other side, no matter how tumultuous the ocean, no matter how troubled the waters of the lake, you will arrive safely on the other side. Maybe shaken, definitely stirred, but you will arrive. Let me say this to you. I pray that as you listen to this music and cast your eyes on this image, that you will feel some measure of peace. For God so loved you that he gave his only begotten Son, that if you would believe on him, you would experience, would have, would embrace everlasting life. God did not send his Son to condemn you. He sent his Son so that the whole world would have an opportunity to know this peace, to be free, and experience true salvation. Those are just a few words from me to you, and a few words from God to you. When you have time, look up John chapter 3, 16 and 17. I hope that you have a peaceful day. I pray that this has been a part of getting you there.